Thomas was one of Jesus' 12 disciples. For 3 years, Thomas had followed Jesus around everywhere. And Thomas had seen Jesus do amazing things. Thomas had seen Jesus make a man whose legs didn't work get up and walk. Thomas had seen Jesus feed a very hungry crowd with just a few fish and some bread. And Thomas had seen Jesus walk on water and in the middle of the night, in the middle of the storm, step into a boat and the wind and the waves stop still. And Thomas had seen Jesus make people who were blind see. Thomas had seen it all. Then Thomas saw soldiers arrest Jesus, and Jesus was taken, and Jesus was put on a cross. Thomas saw Jesus die. And when Jesus was dead, Jesus' body was taken down, and Jesus' body was put into a cave, and a big stone was rolled across in front of the cave. Jesus was dead. The disciples, they were very, very sad. And the disciples were also very, very scared. If they killed Jesus, they might kill them as well. So Jesus' disciples, all except Thomas, huddled together inside a room. Then the disciples closed the door and locked it. Suddenly, Jesus appeared in the middle of the room. Jesus smiled at his disciples and said, "Peace be with you." Then Jesus held out his hand and he showed his disciples where the nails had gone through. Then Jesus showed them his side where the spear had gone through. It really, really was Jesus. The disciples then, they ran to find Thomas. And when they found Thomas, they said, "Thomas, Thomas, Jesus is alive." But Thomas said, "I will not believe. I will not believe that Jesus is alive unless I see for myself his hands where the nails went through, unless I put my hand on his side where the spear went through. I will not believe." 1 week later, Jesus' disciples were again huddled together inside a room. This time, Thomas was with them. Again, they closed the door and locked it. Then suddenly, Jesus was standing there in the middle of the room. Jesus then turned to Thomas and he said, "Thomas, look at my hands. Thomas, look at my side. Stop doubting and believe." Then Thomas fell to his knees, and Thomas cried out, "My Lord and my God."